Hello, John Vandervelden here for this. I believe this is the 12th time that I've had a video author's event, and I'm so happy that you're taking a moment to see it. And I've been wondering about what I would talk about on this video, and I'd come to the point that I thought I would talk about the life experiences that every artist has by living that finds its way into the art they create. I couldn't write a book like Misty Creek or Elizabeth's Journey 20 years ago, 25 years ago, 40 years ago. It wouldn't have been the same work. I admire young artists. I do. I really do. But I know that there's something missing, and that is the life experiences that they need. The pain, loss, and all the rest that we each of us endure, survive. We, whether we know it or not, deliberately or subconsciously, those experiences end up on the page of a writer's works. They end up in my pages anyway. When I think of the tools that I have when I create a story, and being a storyteller is one of them, I have all been, for most of my life, have been a storyteller. But among those tools I have in the actual toolkit, I suppose, is my ability to reveal emotions on the page, to connect my readers with feelings that the characters are enduring. Every person in whatever art form or whatever task or whatever has strengths and weaknesses. Those things that stand out the most, and those that they thunder through and try to get by with. I know writers, I read a great many writers, and I see most writers have a greater strength at description than I do, a better control of dialogue than I have. And that's some of my lesser points. However, I feel I'm relatively strong on plot. I would grade myself a B, perhaps. So, in my hand of writing tools, I feel that my strongest card, my ace, is emotion. And those that read my stories might agree, and they might not. I know there is a portion in the middle, almost dead center of Elizabeth's Journey, that I feel if the reader isn't emotionally touched deeply, I failed the whole book. Emotion to me is something that connects us as people. Happiness is a shared emotion. Sadness is a shared emotion. Disappointment is a shared emotion. Each of us face things every day and how we face those things reveal the depth of who we are. I believe that for me personally, to reveal emotions accurately on the page means that I have to look at my own experiences with an open mind and honestly examine how I feel about the things that have happened to me. To be willing to show the pain and suffering and disappointment and joys and achievements that I have in ways that transmit to characters that are, in all truth, figments of my imagination. And yet they have become very dear friends of mine. I would think there are some of you out there who say, well, John, they have a padded room waiting for you. Don't we give up imaginary friends when we're 4, 5, perhaps earlier? And yet Elizabeth and Matthew and Leah and Ben and all the rest are people I know. I don't sit around living room and talk to them. Yet when my fingers go across the keyboards and I see them facing difficult situations that I have never faced, in ways that I have never faced, I need to tap into what I feel, how I would act, what would I expect. It gives them a reality. Or at least I would hope so. So today I thought that's what I would say. That an artist has to genuinely understand themselves before they can transmit those concepts onto the page. And understanding yourself is not an easy or pleasant thing sometimes. It doesn't mean that understanding yourself, that you lay yourself out in front of everyone, expose your hidden secrets, your private failings. It doesn't mean you scream at the top of your lungs your greatest joys either. It means that you look at them, handle them like pieces of a puzzle, because that's what they are. They're pieces of me. Puzzle of what makes me tick. But I have to handle them, lay them out, look at them carefully. Understand how they join together. And if I can do that, and I can't always, then I can transpose that into how Matthew responds to Elizabeth's anger, or how Will Clark Jr. uses his position and money and arrogance to assert himself. Or that Leon Sims' hatred is something that actually consumes the man. It is by understanding myself that I can understand these people. And by the same token, it helps me to understand you or others. It opens my mind so that I can be more accepting and hopefully generally less judgmental. But that's not always the case. So friends, we have used up our time for today. 10 minutes. I try to hold it around 10 minutes. And I hope that you'll find this a little bit insightful into the writer himself and the work that he does. He's so busy between everything else that life throws my way. Travel isn't one of them. This year, we're hoping, Jackie's got her first vaccination, and soon I think I will too. So there's promise that we will be on the road this summer. We will look forward to that. We really will. And we'll have some more life experiences. And those life experiences will add to my collection of life experiences. My armaments for writing. The third book in the series, in the Misty Creek series, is at the editor. And we will be getting it back in the next week, perhaps, maybe a little longer. I told Christina to use whatever time she thought she needed. And then the work begins, the real work, the heavy lifting. Because that's the part that I find most difficult. The rearranging sentences, to choosing which lines stay, which lines must go out. How I can say that particular concept better. Tap into my feelings a little deeper. In the meantime, in this dead time for that particular book, I've started the fourth book in the series. I'm about 5,000 words in, which isn't very far. It's only 20 pages. But I've begun, and I will work on it from time to time, a little at a time, trying to get a draft done yet this year. And I might. I won't say that I won't. But anyway, I hope that you remain safe and well, that you enjoy the winter as you are able. Blessings, and until next time, friends, good day.